What's up? What's up? So as we venture into Scarlet and Violet, right? The new silver borders, the yellow borders are getting harder and harder to come by. Some is still being reprinted and thrown out there, but what we're not seeing a lot of is Silver Tempest. I have heard a lot of people talking about Silver Tempest lately as well. So when I was at the local Walmart, I actually saw 2 ETBs and this little binder portfolio. What's up, Vargas? TCG, what's happening? So anyway, we do go live Mondays and Wednesdays, so shout out to everybody who has the notifications on and you're joining us. But what I did notice, I've seen these on the shelves so many times. I actually did not ever pay attention to the pack that's actually inside. And if you do read up here, 1 portfolio and then 1 TCG booster pack. So I thought it was a sign. It's all Silver Tempest. So what kind of pulls can we get out of these ETBs? I've already pulled the Lugia that I guess there's 2. There's the $150 one, and there's like the $10 one. I pulled the $10 one. I think that one looks the coolest. So we're searching for that. And we're searching for Serena. The chat had a big error in it for me. Oh no, hopefully not. What's up, Savani? So let's kick this off. Let's see how this is gonna go. Let's scoot these two. Actually, put that up here. Let's get that out of the way. We do have we got a free and clear little hit shelf. We did get a fresh blade, so we're not fighting the plastic anymore. But let's rock and roll this. Does anybody actually use these little portfolios? Can you imagine that? Just finding like a base set Charizard. We didn't have these back then, but just someone just walks around with this. They go to a card show like, here's all my originals. Holy cow. What is this? A dazzling discovery. What's new in the trading game? Oh, I guess it even gives you a little some art. What is that? Is that a set list? Card list. I'm buying every one of these now. That's cool because you can just check that off. I didn't even know that was a thing. It's weird because it has so many cards, and this holds 60. You think if you're chasing the set, you might just come up with one that holds all of them. That would be worth it if this held every card in the set. Maybe a little more quality, a little more defense on there in case you drop it. I'm always curious, is PokeD Show just going to stores every day browsing the toy aisle? I do not. No, I actually usually just clear the shelf when I get there. I got to leave some for the kids. But no, like the cards for me are actually right in front of the store, like right in the front. So I got to pass them before I even get anywhere. So it's actually just easy. But we do have a couple of card stores that I'm going to now. I'm a professional now. Got to do the professional things. But I always thought it was cool to do things that everyone else is doing. Like there's getting the pre-orders, there's doing all that, and then there's just what is everyone else doing? They're going to stores. Maybe they have a local card store or not. And a lot of the local card stores, again, the yellow border stuff's getting harder and harder to find. Can't tell if that's a hit or not. I don't think it is. But are you going to stores every day? No. No, I'm actually very busy doing everything else that I do as far as like stocks and real estate. So when I'm there for other things, I will check it out. Dreepy Swirlix. I haven't seen a lot of these arts. So we got a Clink for the reverse and a non-hollow Hisuian Lilligant. Oh, hang on a second. We gotta plug this bad boy in. Give me one hot second. We are not losing this camera. We're good to go. All right. So as far as the little $5 portfolio and pack, I don't think Clink was worth it. But imagine getting a hit in there. I've never seen the Hisuian Lilligant. Weird. All right. This is where the magic happens. Right? I assume. What's everyone's luck with ETBs? Outside of what's the one we just did? Evolving Skies. ETBs have been like my go-to. And if you're on my Instagram, if you follow that, I decided to put all like my card sleeves and everything in a drawer. It ended up taking up multiple drawers. I mean, you can't see because I did like top down. I am like 8 deep on the sleeves and energies. I don't know what to do with them all. I have so many energies and just random sleeves. All right, so as far as this ETB, more sleeves, more energies, no promo card. I guess we do get a code card. Would it be valuable, by the way, for me to do just a whole stream, maybe a Q&A? I have, as far as these, like my hit box right here is an old ETB box. I have 2 of those full of code cards that have never been used or anything. So would that be worth it to anybody if I just did a whole stream just doing a Q&A, just flipping through those? We do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 packs all upside down. I don't know that guy. So as far as this guy goes, I'm always curious. Is this the head or is this the head and these like 2 arms? That looks like a dragon head, does it not? I haven't seen the game or any anime to even know what that's even about. I don't know if I've even seen an ETB that has like individual. I always thought stocks was a work from home thing. I am not a work from home kind of guy. I get stir crazy. So I actually set up all my trades the night before. Like I just got done with my mentorship group. And then I think about all my trades the night before, and then I set alerts so when my watch goes off, I know what to buy. But also, real estate is not an in-home thing. That's a lot of driving around, meeting people, meetings with my team. It's a lot of things goes into that. What about the game? Haven't the last game I played was on the Switch. It's the one with Toxtricity. If that makes sense. Which one did he come out in? That's the last one. I do want to play or watch the show. I want to get these names down. Solosis and Hisuian. Is that Bravery? Braviary? Were they pronouncing that? Braviary? We call it Bravery. I wouldn't mind the game. I also, between YouTube, because I have multiple channels, and yeah, if you guys ever do see me commenting from the Don Franz show, I'll do a premiere so I can talk to you guys while it's live. But when you do see that, that is one of my other channels. So let's pack trick this up. It is cool to just go live and just chill with you guys while we do this. Real estate is too much people interaction for you? Right now with the real estate market, it is. There's just not everybody wants to sell a house. So there's a whole lot of buyers, 4 houses on the market. So you're just showing the same stuff over and over again. Radiant Jirachi. And we got a non-hollow Noivern. I did pull a Noivern alt art. Yeah, I forgot what that was. That Brilliant Stars? That's pretty cool. Look like Batman coming out of the sky. What got me into Pokemon? This time around or when I was a kid? When I was a kid, it was all the rage. We did get a hit in this one. I already see it, so we got a V at least in this. Let's pack trick it up. Let's see what we got. Brandon, you coming with that heat or what? Lance, the Dragon Trainer. Let's go, Lance. I'm counting on you. You're one of the original. Never stood a chance against me, though. All right, we got Stonejourner for a reverse and a Ho-Oh V. This is exciting because I've actually never pulled a Ho-Oh anything other than in celebrations. So I don't know if this is a top hit or anything. It looks like a regular V. But for me, that's a big one. I like that. Made this whole pack even worth it. Ho-Oh, I didn't know was even special. You know, they teased us with the very first episode of Pokemon, the cartoon when it came out, or anime if you guys want to call it that. Whatever you want to call it. Ho-Oh was on the very first episode. Never to be seen again until you're in your, mid-30s. And you find out he's been hanging out with all the other ones. He's a fire Pokemon. Nobody knew that. Man, Ho-Oh, what a disappointment. He was so cool in the very first episode, flying with the little rainbow tail. And then never again to be seen or heard of. Till later. But recently, what got me into it? What got me into streaming? Honestly, PokeRev and the PokeVault. PokeCave. I should say his name right. And then just getting into this community, seeing how cool this community is with everybody just hanging out, talking. So being on YouTube for a while now, especially in stocks, there's a lot of I'm the best, only watch me. No one shouts each other out. They're all just very into themselves. And it very sucks. I got on YouTube to talk to other people. What do we got here? We got Krog. Oh, we got Altaria, for the reverse and a melodic non-hollow. But anyway, jumping onto it, my kids started watching it, and then I saw how everyone's just nice to each other. It's still just a genuine community. I thought, man, I could be a part of that. I could help this community out. People are grateful for giveaways. Everything is just awesome about it. I wanted to see more of Giovanni in the early anime. I wanted to see more of Mewtwo in that metal suit just getting down. Lose it, Mewtwo. Go ahead and let it go. All right, it looks like we did get a hit in this one. Maybe a trainer gallery or a full art. Or trainer galleries in this one. If I say it wrong, guys, it's because I'm new. All right? I don't know how long I can use that excuse for, but just know that I'm new for now. Wallace. Lantern. Meditite. Durant. Ralts. That one evolves in so many things, I feel like. See, this is why I suck. I pull so many. Fletching. Dratini. Shout out to the original 150. Jinx. So this is a trainer gallery. Jinx Trainer Gallery. This one looks cool. Obviously, I've never pulled this one, so I don't know how common this one is. We got a Miss Magus. Anyway, non-hollow rare. Check out that full art, though. It doesn't look too cold where she's at. That looks like she's just coming out of the Amazon like, hey, I'm looking for a cool place to chill. Can you help me out? Anyway, not bad. You mean you get those kind of people in stocks in the YouTube place? I don't get any of those people. No, as far as stocks on YouTube, it's dumb. Man, I'm probably the only channel that shouts out other channels like, hey, if I agree with someone, I'll shout them out if I think they're good. In the YouTube world, people are like, I'm the best, only me, don't watch anyone else. It's like they're just unaware that you can subscribe to more than one person, so they got to get all the subscribers for themselves. And as a community, it's just very like selfish. They don't want anyone else to grow. They're just out for their own, channels. They do run it as a business, but I don't know. I actually make money trading, so YouTube is just the a perk to meet other people. I don't really know any other traders around here, and I do like helping people with it. So that's what got me onto YouTube, and then just doing this, meeting a real community is what I want to do. All right, Terracoin. Am I saying that right? And we got a Crobat Hollow. Not bad. I guess we got to put that over there. So Terracoin's a reverse rare. All right. Wait, do we have a? We haven't pulled a Hollow or anything rare yet. That threw me off a little bit. That says on real estate too, isn't it? Yeah, pretty much. Real estate's hard. I don't like to do. I have another channel that I do talk some real estate, but it is really hard. My problem with the other YouTubers that do real estate is real estate varies from city to city, from state to state. And so just to pretend to be a guru for the whole United States, like it's a little bit. I don't know if I can call. You can say like very basic stuff, but who am I to say how the Florida market's doing or what's up in Montana? So, and the other YouTubers that do it, I don't know how. I don't know how they don't just get called out a lot. Don't use this realtor, use me. Yeah, and just like the advice they give, there is a lot of bad advice out there on the internet. I will say that. You got to be careful with real estate or stocks, because they will just say stuff. And you're like, New people don't know the difference. That's what makes it dangerous. All right, we got Ralts for the reverse and Armaldo for the non-hollow rare. This has been one of the coolest streams. That was our last pack magic for that ETB. So one ETB in, we got Ho-Oh. Man, that's a fire hit for me. I'm excited for that. Like, I know a lot of people probably aren't. This is a very like dull card. See how dark this is? And that looks like the girl from Incredibles, the stretchy mom. She was stretchy, right? Yeah. All right, ETB number 2. So is real estate your main job or is stocks? Stocks are my main income. But quitting to be a full-time trader, it sounds really cool until you do it because all your friends have jobs. You're just sitting at your house by yourself. And that's very, very not me. So I got my real estate license. Real estate is something I've always wanted to do. So I got that back in 2015. And that does get me out, but it also turned into a lot more work than just the getting out of the housework. All right, nothing to see here except our code card. I tried to get into stocks, but there's so many people saying buy this, etc. I don't know who to believe. That's actually probably the reason I got successful in stocks. You know the saying, right? 95% of them fail, right? So I knew if I walked into a gym, what am I thinking? I promise I'm way better at stocks than counting to 8. But I knew if I walked into a gym, right, 100 people would be there. 90, they would all tell me to know what they're doing. 95 of them wouldn't. 5 of them would, and I know I wouldn't be able to discern the difference. So I cut it all out. I didn't listen to anybody. I just started figuring out myself. What do the banks do? How do they make money? And then went down that path. Anyway, this is the last pack magic. Last pack magic for the first ETB. So 8 packs. We got 2 hits so far. Can we get a third one for the proper last pack magic? Yeah, here we go. All right, Energy, Honchkrow, Ninetales, Leafy Camo Poncho. Indeedy, Marini, Mischievous, Swablu, Swirlix, and we got a Curlia for the reverse and a non-hollow Victini. All right, maybe there would have been a cool card had I just, done it properly. Give it a proper announcement. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So did they used to do this? I feel like ETBs are not like this. Like it's just like a bunch of random pack arts. Can't just start buying random stocks though. You could in 2021. You could have bought anything and made money. All you do is just show up. But no, you're right. I stick to the major stuff anyway, like big tech, things that everyone knows about. They're priced that way for a reason. You don't want to buy cheap stuff. A lot of people fail because they buy penny stocks thinking they'll start small. And penny stocks is one of the hardest ones. If you're going to call stocks gambling, it's in the penny stock world. But a lot of people think because it's cheap, they'll just do that. They can buy more. Let's get into this hit because that feels like a V. Oh, is that a V star? Just a regular V. It does look looks a little bit light. There wasn't a texture on it, so I guess it's just a V. Hypno, Archin, Chin Chow, Metatite. Is it Dupiter? Or is it Dupiter? Like a spider. Dupiter. Ponyta. All right, Venonat. All right, Petalil for the reverse, and we got a Chestnut V. Right? Is that right? Yeah, Chestnut V. Doesn't he evolve from like an acorn? He evolves from something silly. I remember thinking like this evolution looks cool, but the ones before don't. Let's compare ETB to ETB. ETB number 1 to ETB number 2. What about Apple stock? Pack arts are irrelevant. Yeah, I know, but it's as far as ETBs go, I usually see a bunch of different ones. Like there's like 5 of one, 2 of the other. Both of these ETBs were like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Like very organized. Apple stocks. Apple has one of the best balance sheets out there. It's one everyone knows and likes. It's in a stock of its own. It's not really one for trading. It's one to just buy and have. It does pay a dividend. It's just a very safe, not bad one to have and to own forever. Hopefully my camera's doing good. We got a hit on this one though. I felt it. Feel it in the air too. Candace, she's coming with that heat. I don't know that one. Snorunt, Fletching, Ferroseed, Smeargle, Esper, and we got a Corviknight VMAX Trainer Gallery. Tell me this is an alt-art. Hit me up in the chat. Is this an alt-art or is that just we're just rocking trainer galleries that look this cool? Come on. Big old robot one with the car on his head. That's got to be an alt-art. All right, and we got a Zygarde, Zygardia, who knows? Non-holo rare. Cool looking dog, but not as cool as this Corviknight VMAX. Man, these trainer galleries are something else. They really are. That's a cool looking art no matter what it is. ETB number 2 for the win. Tesla stocks though. That is an alt-art. Okay. Yeah, Tesla. I like Tesla a lot. I've been following Elon for a while. I was one of the early guys in Tesla, and I remember telling my friends and family, I said, "Hey, buy Tesla." It was $300. They're like, "Man, it's way too expensive." Now Tesla stock right now is like 200 something, but it's gone through splits. If you bought it at the $300 price when I said it went up to like 3,000 or way even higher. Like it was an amazing ride up. It was definitely awesome. That's about as cool as that alt-art, but I would probably rather do Tesla again than pull it off. I could probably buy every alt-art I wanted if Tesla would just do that again. All right, Smeargle, Esper, Dratini, Dragonair. I like the original one. How does Dragonair, though, turn into Dragonite? Like, the evolutions just don't really make sense. It's like, that's not even caterpillar or butterfly. That's just weird. Dragonite's the size of a water tower. This is a little lizard, little snake, and a non-holo Zorora. I still like Dragonair though. Why didn't you tell me? You weren't subscribed to my other channel. I've been on YouTube for a while, and I did in my other channel. I told everybody. Not a financial advisor, but I'm buying a lot of this. Some people agreed. Would you say when Apple releases a new thing, it's a good time to sell? No, it doesn't really work that way. I actually used to buy Apple off of reasons like that. Oh, the iPhone's coming out. This is gonna be cool. Once you learn what moves the markets, it's not that. What'll really move it later is when they announce how many of that product they sold. They were expected to move this much. It's like their typical earnings call. That'll have some effect on it. But no, to time it around that would be too easy to game the system. They would just use that against you. All right. Fury Sode? See, half the time I don't even pronounce these names because I know I'm saying it wrong. Anyway, this girl, she might be furious. All right, and Keldeo for a non-holo rare. Why can we get the full art of her? I don't follow any stock channels for that reason I mentioned before. If you're ever curious about stocks, follow my other channel. Don't buy anything. Just stick around. Stick around and learn some things. Ask some questions. You don't need to click the buy button. Did we get a hit in there? I thought I saw a little glimmer of hope, but I guess not. We will still pack art, or not pack art. We'll pack trick this thing up. Just checking. But yeah, honestly, it's very hard to find a stock channel that actually knows what they're talking about. A lot of people think subscribers mean something, and it doesn't. There's some very big channels with some absolutely ignorant things to say. Malamar full art. Man, Trainer Gallery. So ETB number 2 is smoking, the first ETB. Other than Ho-Oh was an amazing one. Dragapult. How did I not? I guess I didn't feel any of that. All right, for the holo rare, and another Trainer Gallery. These are cool. What's the name again? Don Francho. I was talking to you yesterday on it. That was yesterday, right? Oh, Fury says that kimono she wears? Okay. I'll pretend like I know. Oh, yeah, I agree. Ooh, we got a texture on this one. You know what that means? We got a hit. Water Energy, Professor Laventon, Dracloak, Metang, Drowsy, Fanfi, Litton, Rufflet, Finnegan. Anyway, Murkrow for the reverse, and we got a Worker full art. Is this a waifu? This is a waifu. This is the waifu you want. One that's not afraid to get the job done and work a little bit. Is that a hard hat? I assume it's a hard hat. All right, we're gonna make a whole waifu portfolio, I guess. I don't know. The full art girls, everyone's talking about them now. So I'm gonna do a whole binder of those. It's gonna be in the giveaway. We're just gonna do a whole binder. We're gonna title it. We're gonna label it waifu. And get them all. Although, is Iono going in there? Like I will, but a vampire? Do you really want a vampire as a wife? Some of you guys need to ask the hard questions. Thanks, Bargus. I haven't told anyone on that other channel about this channel either. Like, I'm not trying to, like, promote or anything like that. I don't think Worker is a waifu because she has no name. That's the wife you want. You don't want the one that gets all the attention, I promise. It just doesn't end well later. You know? Too much attention. Gives into temptation. Oh, man. And divorce. Is that a texture, I feel? Can't tell on that one. Anyway, so she's not a waifu. No name, huh? All right, we'll work on those cards then anyway. Another Finnegan. Durant. Relicanth for the reverse, and a Arcanine for the non-holo rare. Now, this time is a real last pack magic because we can count to 8. We struggled with it the first time, but we did not the second time. Last pack magic. Double check the whole desk. We got it all. And I got a question before we get out of here. Espeon VMAX. I'm going to pull it back up here, and you guys let me know what you think. Really examine this thing. I think I'm going to send it to Beckett. I couldn't find anything wrong with it at all. Maybe I was just a little pumped for it. She's not an actual character. She's just a generic NPC. Hey, NPCs need love too, okay? I don't discriminate. I'll get them all. Toxicroak, Jinx, Toxapex, Whalmer, Feebas, Emolga, Chimico, Bunnery. All right, man, I could not pronounce this one. Beheem for the reverse, and a non-holo Kling Klang. All right, let me know real quick. As far as ETB1 versus ETB2, clearly ETB2, that's a tongue twister, takes the cake with this Corviknight alt art. So we got 2 hits, right? We got a Trainer Gallery and a Ho-Oh V, right? So we got sorry, let me say that again. We got a Trainer Gallery and a V in both ETBs, but ETB number 2 obviously was packing some heat with an alt art and a worker. We're gonna give her a name. We're gonna call her Sarah. She's no longer an NPC. Sarah's the name. Working is her game. All right, and Corviknight alt art. When you pulled it, you didn't seem that excited, to be honest. Which one? The waifu or the alt art? I got to work on my emotions. Being in the stocks world, I've learned to turn my emotions off. So I think I'll warm up as we get to this. Or did I not seem that excited when I pulled the Espeon VMAX? No, I was pumped when I pulled this. I really was. I just like the alt art, just like any of the arts that look different. I'm all about them. I don't really care about their value. I just care about how cool they look. No, Espeon, I was just shocked when this happened. I don't get like the other Pokemon YouTubers. They're like jumping up and down. They're throwing things all around. They got the high pitched voices. Like I definitely don't. I'm excited on the inside, if that counts. But I can't laugh and dance like they do. I got to work on that. I got to become a human for this channel again. But anyway, I just couldn't find anything wrong with it. The edges were good. The centering looked good. You would just keep it. I want to send it to Beckett. I want to see if we can get a black label. So I kind of want to grade it. But I couldn't. Can you guys see anything wrong? Like, I really examined it. You guys probably can't do a whole lot on this camera. But that's a piece of dust. That's not even whitening. This card looks so good. I'm thinking about sending it to Beckett. You guys wouldn't do that at all? What's the downside of sending it to there? You think definitely a black label? Oh, grade it. You're just saying keep it, not sell it? Okay. Yeah, as I grow this channel, I'm putting things on that bookshelf to give away at 100,000. I'm a little torn on that because I do like that card, but it might just go on that bookshelf. Plus, how cool would it be to give that away? Especially a black label. You know you'd be pumped for that. But, ladies and gentlemen, that's why you guys should hit the subscribe button if you're watching this as a recording later. Jump in the comments. Let me know what you're after. And make sure to subscribe. We go live Mondays and Wednesdays. And I will see you guys all in the next stream.